Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Mo, and I'm back again with another YouTube video. So, it's currently Monday, November 3rd, 2025, and I'm just going to break down the charts, what I'm looking for the markets to do this week, and what I'm seeing right now on the charts. It's only Monday, so I don't think I'm going to take a trade today, just because a lot of things aren't lining up for me to take a trade, and the setups, I don't know how I feel about them. But let's start off. So my first trade for the week was actually NZDSD. So let's break that down. So NZDSD, we closed the week off like this last week. Weekly, we had a nice doji rejection like that. So I like this trade. This trade is like my #1 trade for the week. So as of right now, I'm waiting for the pullback up here to sell down. Now the thing is, price could just keep going down from here instead of having the pullback, or it could have a retracement. I'm waiting for price to have the pullback, even if it doesn't come all the way here, just like a quick pullback. Give me an entry signal and I will take this trade to the downside. As of right now, the 4 hours consolidating right here. So and that's a lower time frame, found this nice order block, waiting for price to pull back to it, tap into it, give me an entry signal, which it did right here, and then push the downside. But honestly, I don't think price will do that. I think price will break above this order block and push all the way to the upside back to the structure point. That's what I'm believing, because the 4 hours consolidating like this, and when it's consolidated like this before, it always had to push to the upside. So that's what I'm waiting for. I'm just waiting for price to push to the upside. So I don't think we're going to be taking a trade on day today, which is why like some of the trades that I'm going to show you, some have like an order block at the top to sell down, but then some have it at the bottom to buy up. It's because this morning I'm anticipating the pullback. GBUSD, literally same thing at NZUSD. I'm looking to continue the sell. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for a pullback to this structure point and a retest of this structure point, and then a sell down. So price is right here right now at the moment. Originally this morning when I got up, I found a good order block to buy to the upside. Let me show you where it's at. Right here. Beautiful order block to buy to the upside. As you can tell, this fat candlestick just happened like 15 minutes ago and literally broke this order block. So now it's giving me a strong indication that it wants to sell to the downside. And at the same time, it made a new order block right there. So now I'm like, okay, cool. What am I looking to do? Because the overall move is to sell. But to sell, I need price to go back to this order block. So I'm expecting the buys today up here. So it's kind of tricky. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. So honestly, I'm not taking a trade today. I'm just going to watch the charts and analyze what it's telling me to do. So I'm still anticipating the pullback here because the daily looks like this. You see 4 hour, we have an inverted head and shoulders kind of forming a little bit, but the daily looks like this. I'm anticipating for today's candlestick to close up here. Tuesday is most likely to have a rejection like this, and then Wednesday, Thursday could have to drop to the downside. So I just gotta be patient with this trade. Right now, I am looking to buy because like I need the pullback. So anyways, just waiting patiently for that one. Euro USD, same thing as Euro GBSD and NZDSD. Literally waiting for the pullback here to take the sell to the downside. Initially this morning, like I was telling you guys, I was looking to take the buy up here because I'm anticipating price to have the pullback all the way up here. So found a good order block on the 10 minutes. Lines on my trading plan, had a retest already. So now I'm just waiting for a deeper retracement, an entry signal, and a Morningstar pattern to go to the upside. Realistically, this is the only setup that I could take today. Like this is one that I know, okay, if this setup presents itself today, I will take it. So if I can get a Morningstar pattern to the upside, I will easily take this trade and just let it ride all the way up there. So that's the only trade that I'm actually confident in taking the buys up. The other ones, I don't know if price is actually going to have that pullback or if it's going to continue selling. Just got to be patient. But this one, for sure, if I can get a Morningstar pattern, and like I said, my alarm is right here. If it closes somewhere around here, or even, let's go on a 10 minute. I like this one a lot. Somewhere around here, then I will easily take this trade to the upside, back to this structure point, and set up for the sales this week. ADSC, same thing, I'm looking to sell, but it's kind of tricky. I don't really like the price action on this one a lot. It's right in the middle of the range. I would rather have it up here or down here, but it is what it is. USD looking to buy overall, but before I buy, I need a pullback here to continue to the upside. And I drew like an order block to sell from down here. Obviously, price gave me a nice rejection, not a unit stop pattern, so I don't know how I feel about that. But good rejection overall. I guess I could take this trade if the sells break below here a bit. I'm not rushing to take a trade because it's only Monday, so I gotta be careful with the whichever trade I take. But just watching this, to be honest, The main one I want to take is Euro USD. I just need the interest signal to take it. But USD CHF seems to be cooking. And then USD JPY, don't really care about it. USD CAD, don't really care about it. It's doing this shit again right here. Like, come on. Come on, this happened overnight. Like, what do you want me to do? And then this is just playing games. So right now, the two setups that we could potentially take are Euro USD, which is my number one right now for today. But overall, for the weekly, NZD USD is my favorite pair. The one with the best analysis. So Euro USD, we could take a buy up here for the retracement to the structure point. But that's a counter trade. And then USD CHF, same thing. Take a sell down here to this structure point to settle for the buys. So I will update you guys at the end of the day, whether I take a trade or not. Most likely I won't take a trade, but I will keep you guys updated. Yo, what's going on YouTube? So it's still Monday, November 3rd, 2025. I'm just gonna do a breakdown of the charts and what happened. And I did end up taking 2 trades today. Now, I'm gonna break down exactly why I took these 2 trades. And these 2 trades were low-key FOMO trades. I'll be honest with you. I'll be completely honest. If you guys saw in the first part of the video, I was debating whether or not to take a trade. But then as I looked at the chart more, I saw opportunities, so I took them. Now, we're not in these trades anymore because I actually closed both positions out. And realistically, if I had held one, we would have lost. So there was news that dropped today and price had a reaction to it, which kind of went with the analysis that I had, but still, I probably should not have taken those trades. So let's break down the first one. Euro USD, I was looking to buy. I did end up taking a buy and we were in profit for a little bit. Now, why am I looking to buy? If the overall move you're looking for is to sell, Mo, what are you doing? If you're going to high time on the daily, price broke below this structure point. What am I waiting for? I'm waiting for a retest at this structure point to continue selling. Before price had a retest, it needs to have a retracement all the way back up here. So that's what I'm expecting. I was expecting the retracement. Cool. Waited patiently. Price made this beautiful order block on the 10-minute. Pulled back to the order block, tap into it, and then did this shenanigan or whatever. Gave me a strong push to the upside on a 15-minute. It looks like this. So I was like, okay, cool. I like this setup. I'm gonna take it. Took the setup, put my stop loss below here, and I was holding this trade for a while. Now, before I break down the trade, I'm gonna explain this one. So, same thing with AUD/USD. Price is in the middle of this range. What am I expecting? A pullback to continue selling. This one's a little tricky because price is already in the middle of the range. So it's a tricky trade, and I knew the risk taking it, but I still took it anyways. So what I do? Waited for price to make an order block, give me a pullback to that order block, give me a beautiful push, close above here. Cool. Interest in everything I need. So I ended up taking this trade. Now, this trade was floating in profit a little bit, as you can tell right here. Same thing with Euro USD. Then all of a sudden, price just opened up like 8 o'clock candlestick, just started having a bearish puts it down, so like 2 fat bearish candlesticks like this. So now I'm like, okay, cool. Price is having to push the downside. Most likely going to continue going to the downside. But based on my analysis, I'm waiting for the retracement. I'm waiting for the pullback. So I ended up, I was still in this one as well. And then this one started pushing the downside heavily. Now, initially, I wasn't like really too, I didn't really like this affecting me because I'm just like, okay, I'm just going to hold on. We're just going to be patient and wait. But then as I was looking at the other pairs, GBP USD had this fat, absolutely fat push to the downside. I'm like, whoa, what is going on here? Once I saw this fat push to the downside, I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna cut my profits short, my losses short. So I ended up closing both trades out. We only lost like 1,000, so it wasn't a lot, but I closed both profits out. Now, why did I do this based on this trade? You can tell GBPUSD, I'm also looking to sell. But then before I sell, I'm looking for a retracement to the structure point. Price is already right here, so it's kind of giving me a sign that it wants to have a retracement, but at the same time it doesn't. So I don't know. I see this beautiful pullback to this order block, sweeps liquidity right here, gives me a beautiful evening star pattern, EMA rejection. I'm just like, hey, this is just a beautiful setup for the sells. Like looking at this shit, I was like, okay, why am I looking to buy when a beautiful setup like this has presented itself for me to sell? I didn't take this one though, but it's just a nice trade. So once we got these 2 fat candlesticks right here, I was just like, yeah, you know, I'm just gonna cut my losses short, and we ended up closing out and losing 1,000. And then obviously price stopped pushing down after this, and then push to the upside. And yeah, so now we're back at break even, and yeah, that's really it. That's all I have. So I'm not liking how the daily is closing, because it's still closing in the structure in the middle of the move right here. So here's the thing, coming to market tomorrow, I could just expect like a little open, pull up, and then just continue to sell. Or it could have the push to the upside like I was expecting it to have today. So we just gotta wait, be patient about that. ADSE, don't really care about it. Honestly, I don't like trading ADSE no more. It is what it is. But I would be looking to buy because they already retested the structure point, retested this order block on the daily. So we could expect to push the upside back up here. And if that does happen, then I could see the same move happening on USD, having to push tomorrow to the upside like it's supposed to. Wednesday, that rejection, and then Thursday, that big sell-off. So literally this whole move right here, that's what I'm expecting this week. GBSD, same thing, waiting for the pullback, retest, drop. NCDSD, I don't even know them. I do want the pullback, retest, drop, but the way the market is looking right now, I don't know. And honestly, don't really care about these pairs too much. But yeah, that's the update for this video. If I do end up taking another trade, then I'll record another video and post that one as well. So yeah, learn from my mistakes, be better, do better. One lesson I will say is, when you take a trade, let the trade do its thing. If it's gonna hit take profit, it's gonna hit take profit. If it's gonna hit stop loss, it's gonna hit stop loss. This is a good trade. I should not have closed the trade. I should just left it alone, let it do its thing, and flow up. So overall, stay focused, stay disciplined, stay consistent, and just keep going, keep moving forward. God got you. Amen.